It's that warm and fuzzy season at Kitten Rescue of Mason County in Shelton. And there's plenty of cuddly kitties to go around. Norma Weber, endearingly known as Mason County's granny cat.
Cloud, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, Cloud. Cloud and his brother were dumped here Monday a week ago.
Weber gave a brief history of the low-profile but elegantly landscaped shelter behind the home she shares with her husband Jack at 420 Southeast State Route 3. It is from there that thousands of cats and kittens have been rescued and temporarily sheltered over about 18 years.
In 1998, Mason County did not have any feline rescue whatsoever. If you were to drive up and down our roads, there were dead kitties that were run over all over the place, and a lot of frustrated, angry people. So we started just very small with a couple cages down in our garage. From there we went to another room that was designed for this, and when our last renter left this place in about 2002, we started fixing this house up temporarily until the city and the county opened their own shelter. Obviously, there hasn't been any moves in that, but the Humane Society of Mason County up in Belfair has land, and they may be building a shelter.
The shelter's nonprofit service covers a wide area, and it reaches far beyond rescue.
We take cats from all over the county, and sometimes from Grays Harbor if they're from like Elma.
Why does Weber do it?
Because there's no one else to do it. We do have a high amount of people that are losing their homes here in Mason County, and when they lose their home and live in a car, they can't take their pets, which are usually not fixed, with them. And so they get put in a likely looking place where maybe the people may feed them.
Weber says her rescue operation can only take in about 50% of the cats and kittens, both domestic and feral, that are reported to the shelter because neither the city nor the county has animal shelters.
We placed 511 last year, which is pretty obvious. We got a big problem here. We wouldn't have placed 511 cats and kittens. Every one of them was altered, immunized, and ready to start its new life being a healthy kitty that wasn't going to get in trouble. People call us and say, I've already got 4 or 5 cats of my own. I can't afford this. And we do our best to make places for all of them. We can't. We have 6 feral colonies. The biggest one is 35, and we help them with food. There are, beyond that, I would estimate easily another 5,000 to 8,000 feral colonies, which could be only just 2 or 3 cats that have been abandoned, and then they get shy because they're attacked by neighbor dogs and people throw rocks at them and things like that, and so they turn from domestic pets into a feral colony to live.
Anna Nutt, a Shelton native who started volunteering for the shelter in February, says she loves to volunteer there.
Although it gets a little crazy, this is my first kitten season, but I like all the babies. They're fun.
She says Kitten Rescue founder Norma Weber both inspired her and talked her into staying as a volunteer. Pamela Boer, who started volunteering at the shelter in 2002 and serves as a record keeper and cleaner, discussed what she likes most about working at the shelter.
Seeing the kittens adopted, or cats or kittens adopted.
The one difficult thing about volunteering at the shelter is enduring the horror stories of abuse, cases of which are few, according to Weber.
Actually, out of the 500 to 600 that we will rescue, we're only going to see maybe 4 or 5 that have been abused. Some that have had, we had 2 mother cats in which you could see cigarette burns all over the backside of the cats. That's probably one of the worst ones we've seen.
Weber explained that some of the kittens rescued are literally minutes away from dying.
98% of the kitties that come in here, even if they're extraordinarily sick, we are able to work with our veterinarian and we're able to save their lives. But there are some that are brought to us too late. The ones that are brought to us late, and we know that they're in agonal, we know they're probably not going to last very long. We will, if the vet's open, we have them rushed to the vet so that the vet can humanely euthanize them. If it's after hours, which it often is, we will wrap them in a warm cloth, hold them next to our body, sing to them, and do our best to make them feel more relaxed as they transition from this life to the next one.
Kitten Rescue of Mason County must raise $100,000 a year to sustain its operation. The shelter's fundraising garage sale is set for 8 a.m. Saturday, May 14th at the shelter. See the website at kittenresq.net for information or call 360-427-3167 to adopt a cat, donate items for the garage sale, to volunteer, or donate food. I'm Jeff Chu for iFiber One News.
Bon Jovi, who is extremely shy,